How we doing? Welcome to NAMM Show. This is Jason Edwards, president of ProLogix, and we're here with the Long and McQuade team again, 2018. I'd like to show you some of our new products this year at 2018 NAMM Show. This is the Practi-Kit I've been playing. This is brand new. Down here below, we have a Thunder Kick. It's very absorbent. Multiple surfaces, which I'll show you in a moment, that can be interchangeable so you can get different feels from the Thunder Kick. Up here, the tom pads have different feels to them and tone. So each of these has a similar rebound to your actual tom pads and a snare pad. And again, we always want everything to feel the best for you, for your practice. These are 8-inch pads. These are 10-inch pads for the floor toms. And this is a 10-inch pad for snare drum. And we have this equipped with Zildjian low volume cymbals, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with your practice setup. Okay, so I want to show you, this is the Thunder Kick. It is 3 surfaces, all done with hook and loop. There are different feels. So you have your light gray as your softest material, medium gray is a medium firm, and the dark gray is firm. This will produce the lowest tone by placing it on top. If you want a softer feel, obviously you would put the light gray on top. And then we place it down into our Thunder Kick pad, clamp it to your pedal, and you're ready to go. So right now, we only have this for a single pedal version. If you have double pedal, or if you prefer to use 2 single pedals to practice your double pedal, you can do that, but we're going to have a double pedal version in the works, maybe into the future. All right, so we're going to move on to our other products here. We're going to go over here to, this is a miniature setup, so if you're looking to just have a smaller version, aside from the Pro Practi-Kit setup, this is a miniature setup that you could do in your studio, in your home, or in your bedroom. This is a Marksmen pad, which I talked about last year. But this year we have changed the design to accommodate a Baltic birch base. This is our Blue Lightning material and our Red Storm material now available. Recyclable on the other side with the green Logix dot. 3-inch dots in the middle, so you can practice your precision. So we put it on the kit just so you can have a portable way of practicing. Okay, on to the marching department. Here we go. So we're going to come around here. This year we have done the hybrid pad, which I talked about last year. It's now in black with the wood black birch base. On the back we have a miniature tenor layout again with our green rubber material, recyclable. As you've noticed, you've been seeing a new logo. We've totally done a rebrand this year, so thank you to Daniel Lump for doing the artwork. He'll be here at the booth as well. So it's a double-sided pad. It fits on your marching snare. As you can see, there's a cutout for the rim. So that goes right on top of the rim. This is for snare stand basket receivers right here. Right on top, there you go. I'm going to move on to our bass drum pad. So the bass drum pad, mallets can be dropped in here. This is a threaded insert underneath, so you can accommodate an 8mm cymbal stand, okay? It's very simple design to mount. There are rim clicks on the side so you can practice your rim click, and the targets to make sure you're always playing in the center of the bass drum. And then you just drop that back in there. I talked about the tenor pads last year. This is our Zonix 6 setup with rims. We do have a Zonix 5 where there's 1 Spock. We also have a full set of Tenor Pro, which is 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. I'm going to move on to our snare core pads. This is a 10 and a 12-inch. You also notice that we did away with our snare basket receivers that were notched underneath on the 10-inch pad, just so we have a nice sleek design. It's very simplistic in mounting it into the snare basket. It also gives us a nice way of getting a nice solid sanding feel out of the construction of the bass. Nice smooth texture. Moving on to our Vortex series. This is a new Vortex series for 2018. It has some more color flake in it. If you notice the bright orange and the green that's in there, a little more light blue, we wanted to kind of put more vibrance into the pad, so it's an articulated surface. So, very articulate. This is our Logix series pad. So this is a green Logix. It's our classic feeling gum rubber. So if you want something with a standard rebound like a snare drum, the green Logix pad is for you. Moving on to our Red Storm practice pads series. These are a combination of a gum rubber surface and a foam surface to give you a moderate rebound. It still has the feel of a gum rubber pad, but with a little more cushion. So our Red Storm practice pad series here. All right, moving on to our popular Blue Lightning series, as most of you know. This one is a fabric top surface, about 9.5 millimeters in gauge, as you can see here. It's all one piece construction. So very quiet if you have neighbors or you want to practice on the road and don't want to annoy the band. We're starting to get into some quiet pads here for that. And this is a great complement pad to work on for not disrupting your neighbors and your bandmates. New this year, this is the Blackout series. This is a 1/2-inch material. It's softer than the Blue Lightning pad. This is our softest pad that we have to offer. So I'll give you a little demo. It's very quiet. And the rebound is quite dead. So for those of you out there that are looking for a dead practice pad to work on, the Blackout pad is your choice. This is a tri-pad. These are available in 3 sizes. This is a 3 8-inch practice surfaces. When you would purchase this, you would get one option of having the same color, on the same pad. This is actually a point of purchase display, so we can show you today different feels on one base. So if you were to buy this, it would be 3 green or 3 red or 3 blue, okay? And this is available in an 8-inch or 10-inch, which would be 3 10-inch or 3 12-inch surfaces. So that's your tri-pad. It's great for educational source for practicing in group environments. This is the Johnny Rab Ostinato pad, which if you notice there's been a color change. It's now green and black instead of red and blue. Same surfaces as I went over in the last year's NAMM video. Our classic surface with a quiet mute surface in here. And we went with that because people were confused with our red. Was the Red Storm? It was actually just one ply. So to eliminate that, we went with a green surface to our Logix Classic rubber. Okay? Here we are again with our Crash Pad by Rich Redman, Jason Aldean. This is a very soft, similar to our Blackout there, and softer than the Red Storm. It's just a little bit thicker with a rim on it. 12-inch surface, black base, Baltic birch, and on the back side you have our recyclable black and red fleck. So if you want some articulation on the other side, you have that as well. So it's kind of 3 surfaces in one pad. Rich Redman Crash Pad. All right, and lastly, this is the Russ Miller All-in-One. It's called the All-in-One because it has the multiple surfaces for brushes and the drum mute to lay inside the pad so that you can have a quieter surface again. And again, we went with the green rubber on this for a classic feel because that's what Russ Miller prefers in his playing. So we have it on the snare drum so you can actually get snare sensitivity out of the drum by the way that this sits on the drum hoop, okay? So when I get those rim shots, they're really there. That sounds like a rim. Or if I want to practice brushes, I can lay my brush surface inside and practice brushes on a texture surface just like a coated head. So thank you very much for watching. This is Jason Edwards, President of ProLogix, signing off from 2018 NAMM show. I appreciate Matt Long and McQuade and Steve for coming by. Thank you so much. Bye now.